few more minutes, so I'm still in my same outfit. I don't know if you'll notice because I don't know when I'm going to upload this stuff, but this is a randoms favorite. A random favorites video. I do these a lot lately because I'm seeming to have a lot more favorites than I have in a long time. I also have a makeup favorites of some new makeup products I've got lately, but I'm not going to do that in this video. It'll be too long, so I'll do that next. New favorites that I'm loving that are completely random and unrelated. Number one, I showed this in my video of going and meeting Anne in Orlando. In the hotel room, I did a video, and I talked about this little perfume thing that you can put your own perfume in. There's different brands. I got this at Big Lots for $1.50. I know these things sell for $20. I've seen them for sale for that. This one's just called My Scent Refillable Atomizer. It was really easy to do. It's a great deal, $1.50. I don't know if you have a Big Lots. You might look. I picked it up on a whim and didn't use it for a long time, so I don't know if they still have them. You know how Big Lots is. It's random. Speaking of Big Lots, I've got two more things from Big Lots. This is a bar. It's I was in the gas station the other day, and this bar was $3.25. I was in Big Lots, and a box of these bars was $4. There were like 5 or 6 of them in the box. This is fabulous. It's all natural almond cranberry real nut energy bar. I ate one of these. I am so full. It's weird, and it's probably quite a few calories. It's 250 calories. That's a lot for this, but it's a meal. It honestly, it's a meal. It's not a snack. It's a meal. This is one of my other favorites. Okay, back to Big Lots. I just recently, our Big Lots, and I don't know if yours has done this too, and I don't even know how prevalent Big Lots are in the world. They have redone it, and they're carrying more groceries, and our whole thing remodeled, and the groceries are up front, and it's really nice. Clean, finally. Ours was kind of crappy, you know. But anyway, they have a large section on one of their aisles of gluten-free red mill products. I have not met a gluten-free bread that I've liked at all. Ugh, can't stand it. Until I was in Dripping Springs eating in a restaurant. They had really good, I took a chance and ordered a gluten-free turkey sandwich. The bread was so good, they would not give me the recipe. I was very annoyed. I told them I'm not going into competition. I don't even live in this state. They would not give me the recipe. But my mom saw this, and it's called Homemade Wonderful Bread Mix. It's Bob's Red Mill, gluten-free. And she bought it, and she made a loaf, and she told me it was good. And I was like, okay. So that day, Scott and I went down, bought this. I made a loaf of it. It's not fresh, homemade baked bread like you're used to, but I mean, the taste is different a little bit, but it's the absolute best I've found. It tastes wonderful. It's the thing I liked about it is the bread itself. You know, I had to make it like an old lady, you know, I mean, old-fashioned lady. Not that that makes you old-fashioned. I don't know what I'm saying. I had to make it in my, what's that giant thing called? The mixer. The big mixer. I don't know what it's called. I don't use it very often because I'm not a baker. Anyway, had to get that out and mix it up. It has, the yeast is in here. I had to put the yeast in the water and the whole thing, you know. It was like 1890 around here. But anyway, it rose, it poured out of the pan. It was just ridiculous. But when it was all said and done and I baked it, it was great. I had it with sandwiches, and I had toast with honey. I had toast with butter. I had regular sandwiches, avocado turkey sandwich. Very, very, very good if you're looking for a good bread. I have not found a bread in the freezer section of a grocery store that I liked at all, and nobody around here bakes it fresh. So that is one of my favorite new things. Okay, another favorite thing is this Hibiscus Herbal Tea, okay? It is HEB brand, which we don't have here in Florida. I need to look and see if our grocery store carries something similar, but I found it in Lori's pantry in Dripping, and so good. It's bright, bright red. In fact, I just made some. I should have poured it up and showed you. It's bright, bright, bright red. It's fantastic. It tastes so, so good. I'm in love with this tea. I've been drinking it iced all summer. I bought bought every box. I think I bought 3 boxes, were all they had left on the shelf at H-E-B before we left Texas. And then Lori gave me this right out of her pantry. I haven't opened it up, but it's the fresh hibiscus flower. You're to make tea out of this too. There's directions and stuff. You know, I hope it's the same. I'm sure it will be if I can figure it out. It's got really good directions here. So I will have hibiscus tea until my next visit to Texas, because this will last me a while. Although I'm making this by the pitcher and it's so good. I'm drinking it like crazy. I do sweeten it. My husband does not. Now, there is a word that I say, a term that I say a lot in my life. And I've said it since I was a little girl. It's fixin' to. I'm fixing to. And that's just a term that we use in the South. I guess we're the only people. I don't know. George Bush even used it. It's very common. Now, by the South, I don't mean Florida, because Florida is different. We're like an island. It's the South, but it's not. It's weird here. I'm talking about the South. Texas, Louisiana, those places. My mom found, oh, and I'm always correcting myself on YouTube when I say it, and it makes my mom crazy. She says, why are you correcting yourself? I said, because it sounds like I'm a hick. And she said, no, that's just part of our vernacular. You should say it. You should quit trying to correct yourself. So lately, sometimes I don't, sometimes I do. But she found this plate for me, and she bought it for me, and it is hysterical. She got it at Cracker Barrel, which, how typical. You know, they have that gift shop in the front. And I love it, and it's in my kitchen behind my stove. And I think I'm not going to correct myself anymore, because I have the official plate that says I can do that. Okay? Last favorite of this time is, many of you have Keurigs. Love it, love it. Greatest invention ever. I was stuck on Newman's Own Special Blend coffee. And this is, to me, a splurge item, the Keurig. I mean, but I can't live without it, you know, first world problems. But I was on the lookout, and I think my mom actually discovered this. There is another coffee that you can get at Costco online, no shipping, or on Amazon online, no shipping too, because it's more than $30. Is this new, not new, I don't know how long it's been around. It's San Francisco Bay Gourmet Coffee French Roast. Here's what the label looks like. I hope it's straight. Oh, well, anyway, that's what the label looks like. This I think came out to 43 cents a cup if you bought it in bulk. This is 33 cents a cup if you buy it in bulk. And if you add that up over a month's time with 2 people in the house drinking the coffee, it's a lot. I think one reason it's a little cheaper is it's different. See, this is a plastic container, sealed. This is like a coffee filter thing here. It works great. There's no problem with it working in the Keurig. However, it's not sealed. So how your coffee comes to you in the box, like you get a big box of it, it comes to the front door. It's in individual plastic sealed bags with like 10 in each bag. So you just open 10 at a time, and then you're supposed to keep them sealed. So this has probably got fingerprints on it. It sits by my coffee pot, and I put the coffee thing in there and close it. So it's pretty much airtight, and that way they stay fresh. Now, we've never noticed them not being fresh when we put one in the coffee pot, but I just thought I would let you know that you do have to keep them sealed up in something. So they don't go in my little Keurig carousel anymore, because that's open air. But that's a small price to pay. This was like $2 at IKEA to have much cheaper coffee that tastes really good. It took a while for me to get used to it, and then I got used to it, and then we ran out. And I had a few of these left, and I thought, oh, I'm gonna go have a Newman's Own, my favorite. I didn't like it as much. I think it's all in what you get used to. My last favorite thing, and I feel like I've mentioned this, maybe not, I don't know, is a new Pandora station. I am in love. I would play it for you if if there wasn't copyright laws, but it is called French Cafe Radio. Be sure you type the whole thing in, because a few of my friends haven't found it, and I think they either put in Paris Cafe or French Cafe or without the radio. So it's French Cafe Radio. It is the most chill music. I love it so much. My husband and I play it all day long when we don't have the TV on, which is most of the time. So love that station. I just wanted to throw that out there. I feel like I've told y'all about it before, but if I haven't, there you go. Check out the French Cafe Radio. Hi, okay, I taped all of that last week, and I had to jump back on here really quick before I upload this video and give you one more favorite. Some of you follow a YouTuber named Hello Jerree. That's on her. That's her YouTube name. I'll link it below, but it's Jerree, Jerree. Okay, and a long time ago, I've been subscribed to her for a long time. She has just the most soothing voice, and she speaks with such command that you believe everything she says. And of course, I do believe everything she says because I think she's trustworthy. But I have been subscribed to her for a long time. She's Canadian, and at some point, I went over to her blog. I'm not a big blog reader anymore, but I went over to her blog a long time ago, and she had been writing a book, and she was putting up a chapter here, a chapter there. I was so engrossed in this book that I could not wait for the next, chapter that she would put up. Well, then, I don't know if she quit putting the chapters up. I don't know if I lost the blog. I don't know what happened, but I never heard anything else about it. Well, the other day, I was watching her latest video. She has self-published this book as an ebook. I immediately bought it. I highly recommend it. I don't know how it ends. So far, I'm still in the part that I read before, but I have enjoyed rereading it. It's super interesting. She's a good writer. She uses really great vocabulary and great words. Oh, I wish I could do that. Anyway, I'm so excited for her, and I just really want to recommend that you go buy this book. I think it's $5 and something US, $5.66 or something, $5.98 Canadian. I don't know, but it's not expensive. I immediately started reading it yesterday, so I'm going to go back and read some more this afternoon. So I just wanted to give her a shout out and tell her that congratulations, Jerree, and I just want to recommend this book to everyone. So that's it. Bye.